What's going on, everyone? Wanted to give you an update with the US debt clock. And so if we look at the debt clock, I've been saving images for a little bit now. I know they do have a little Wayback Machine, I believe somewhere here. Yeah, time machine. So you could set it back. But you can't really show what it would look like in, well, like a couple days ago or a month ago. So I started taking pictures about every 2 weeks to kind of see what that looks like, as you can see on the 13th, the 24th, and the 4th, and then again on the 7th, which is today. And so if we look at what has been going on, as of right now, it is looking pretty grim, but I believe in what is going on. And I definitely think that we're going to be in good shapes coming up in the next 30 to 45 days. There is going to be a little bit of short-term pain, but I definitely think that if things go as what President Trump is trying to do, then it might be all gravy. So let's look at some of these numbers because they are pretty bad, especially with how the debt is trending up. As you can see, we were at 36.59. We are now, I think, at 36.70. So in just a little under a month, we have gained about 40 billion, or is that 400 billion? I don't know. It's a lot in extra debt. If we look at the debt per citizen, we have increased or stayed essentially per citizen, but we'll go down a little bit more. We're spending about 2 trillion more than we take in, so there's definitely a gap in the spending. We have increased our spending, and we have increased our revenue. Debt to interest, it's flatlined, which is huge. Very exciting stuff. Debt to GDP ratio, we are well above what we are doing, and that's not good. So we definitely should take that into consideration. Also, the cost of healthcare has gone down, but here in a little bit, we'll actually see it has gone up. Home prices, a little bit of a dip, but definitely those are going to come down further. New cars also going to come down further when we make more cars in the United States. We produce more steel in the United States. All of this should, and increase in robotics, all that should bring the cost of the average car down. This is where a little bit of an issue. Bankruptcies and foreclosures, huge numbers, 3,000 increase in foreclosures, as well as bankruptcies, over 3,000 bankruptcies. This is an interesting thing. I actually never thought of this. This is a 102 trillion in debt for Social Security and Medicare. A tsunami waiting to happen. Bottom line, same treadmill, debt up, interest up, income flat, spending outpacing revenue. So that is not good whatsoever. If we scroll down here, we can see that as of today, we're still climbing. So as I said earlier, it did go up quite a bit in just a few days. It is up 70 billion in 3 days, which is just insane when you think about that's just on interest. Debt per citizen, we're looking at a increase by $100. So that's also not good because we don't want more debt per citizen. We want to actually less debt. Federal spending versus revenue. Again, a little bit increase in spending, another 200 trillion, I think. But our revenue did also go up. Again, we do want to be mindful of increasing spending while revenue is flatlined or barely going up. Interest on debt, an extra 3 billion in interest over the weekend, which we talked about. Economy is growing, but not fast enough. GDP is worsening, not a good sign. Credit card debt for Americans going up. Healthcare costs, huge spike. Look at this. 15,000 to 431. That's insane. I wish Trump would really do something with the insurance companies and the hospitals, because that's a huge racket in itself. I'll definitely have to do a video on that at some point. Savings per adult down, like that just goes kind of hand in hand with the credit card debt and the foreclosures and the bankruptcy. The savings of the average American is plummeting. Bankruptcies and foreclosures up 3,000 and up 2,500 for foreclosures. The silver lining, there has been gained a whole $40 in revenue per citizen. So definitely something to be mindful of. There is a lot of fear in the markets and just in general. So just keep your head on straight. Just keep reducing expenses. Look at alternatives that maybe instead of buying brand stuff, maybe buy something that's cheaper and isn't as good. It might be good, actually, but it just doesn't have a brand name on it, which is fine. So that's it, guys. Like I said, keep your heads up. Nothing is permanent. We're all in this together, and I think we are going to be just fine in the long run. If you are someone like me who is frugal, will typically save as much money as possible and then invest it, and try and not live outside your means, then you'll be fine. That's it, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, smash the like button, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one.